guys, welcome to the stream. Oh, I got too many lights on right now. But guys, welcome to the stream. This is a Buildathon Day 8. How good are keyboards? What's up? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Hope everyone's doing well today. We got Buildathon Day 8. Ooh, oh, Carrie deemed that open a package. I'm on Deafin right now in a voice chat with my buddy Andy, and I was just telling him that he might like this package opening. I don't know how much you guys might like it, but I think Andy might. So, Carrie, welcome to the stream. Quappa, Moon, how good are keyboards, Snoozerton? Everybody, welcome. Appreciate having you guys here. This is day 8. Day 8 of the birthday buildathon. That's 12 personal builds and 12 nights of giveaways, guys. This is our first day. I'll admit here, this is our first day here where we gotta hit another goal, or our first day since the first day. That we gotta hit our goal tonight. If you look right here, or here. If you look right here, the 125 sub goal mark. We'll be doing a giveaway for this encased Aria Markopoulos canvas camera bag. That is a $200 value canvas bag. If anybody's interested, it's a nice little shoulder bag. So we'll show that off in just a second. But guys, thank you guys so much for being here. We got an interesting build today. The theme today is budget. So we got a low profile board here. We got a sub goal giveaway, so long as we can hit the goal. And again, as per usual, at the end of the entire buildathon, we're gonna be donating all of our sub revenue to the San Francisco Marin Food Bank. So again, guys, thank you so much for being here. Co-op, I was gonna get some Portra 400 and some Portra 800. Those are good films. Those are good films. I mean, those are like pro level films. So yeah, they are. Hey, Koha! Welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here. Glad you could play. Again, just a few. I'm trying to figure out how to point here. A few from our goal today, but we got a nice little prize there for you. Alrighty. Okay, so I guess we'll kick it off with a package opening. So I'm gonna undeafen here with Andy. Andy, you there?
No.
All right, Andy, we're gonna do our package opening. Carrie already redeemed it, so let's check this out.
I guess I have to watch your stream. Let me load it up.
Alrighty. Okay, here it is. I wonder. Let me know if you get an ad. I don't know if someone gifted you a sub yet. I think someone might have gifted you a sub.
Someone gifted me a sub. I don't know who it is though.
Hey, shouts out to whoever that was. I wonder if I
can. Really slow right now. I don't know what's going on, man.
Alex, it's keyboard time. It's key o'clock. Hey. All right. Trying to be very careful here about opening this package.
Working. Oh my god, no 30-second ad. That was incredible. Oh.
Would you watch more if there were no ads? Alrighty.
If I knew that you don't get ads with subs, I would have subbed a long time ago.
Yeah, use your Twitch Prime. If you got Twitch Prime, use your Twitch Prime.
No, I don't got Twitch Prime.
Hit that, or Amazon Prime?
I don't. It's because Alex pays for my Amazon.
Ah.
So I have a sub account.
Got it.
Shout out Alex. I've been just like leeching off him. And
right.
Without him, I don't think I'd be alive today.
Hey, shouts out Alex. Hey, Koha. Alexander Lowe is Alex, the guy behind Gaia Fieri. Alex Koha is the proud winner of the Cool S Planter Pot. So, everybody,
Whoa.
welcome. All right, Andy.
That pot cursed?
What's up?
That pot is cursed?
That pot is cursed?
Yeah.
How you wait? Is this something we should be saying on stream? What's so cursed?
Alex made it with like weird voodoo.
Ah, got it.
So he put some little secret ingredients in there.
All right, Andy, check that out. This is a little spoiler. Do you know what this is?
Oh, I know what it is.
Hey, we got it here. The Giannis tea. We got the Giannis. It's supposed to be in white, but it's more like a cream. And this may be very oversized. So I've been gaining a lot of weight during the last year and a half, maybe for reasons that people may be able to understand or sympathize with. So I decided to go with a large. And maybe this sometimes, you know, like Andy, I mean, you work in clothing and merchandise. Do you have any idea like why sometimes larges are like too large and sometimes like when you size, like it's just everything's so crazy? Like I never know when I'm gonna order something if a large is like actually large.
Well, like the thing is, there's a bunch of different companies that manufacture planes, right? And everyone has their own specifications on what a large or a medium is, and that's what makes them kind of unique in their own sense, where they have different fits. Like for example, like an all style is like a very generic, standard heavyweight tee, so they're gonna fit pretty normal to what everyone else like typically wears. But like there's a brand called like Bella Canvas where they have like a narrower torso, so it's like a slim fit shirt. So that shirt in a large, it's gonna be like narrow and smaller than an all style large.
I see.
So I mean, different brands like have to make their sizing kind of unique in their own way to differentiate themselves, but it doesn't work out well for like the client, I guess, or the consumer all the time. So
yeah. All right.
is that just a regular print?
How do I determine if a print is regular?
Does it have any puffiness onto it? Is it like raised print?
No. I mean this. I think it's regular, but I don't know what the I don't know a way to compare. So like,
nice shirt.
Yeah.
Let me see the tag in the neck.
Oh, right there. That's cool how this is backwards. So yeah, this is a Giannis 2021 Champ Tee from Franchise Magazine. Franchise always has really cool publications, but doing some championship merch. Yeah, it's a screen printed tee. I don't think there's anything particularly special about it.
Oh, they put the custom woven label in it.
Yeah. Wait, are you like super behind?
Yeah, probably. I'm looking at you. Hey, look at the hang tag.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So yeah, that feels like you're like 15 seconds behind. Alex says, if Suns won, would you have bought a CP3 or Booker T? Probably not. I don't know. It's just like, it's funny. It's just like, I don't know who doesn't like Giannis, you know? He seemed like a nice guy. Alrighty. So that's our package for today. The large Giannis tee. I think, yeah, this is pretty oversized. Like, I mean, it's large, but it's larger than the larges that I've had in possession. I was just worried about getting a medium and it'd be like tiny. Alrighty. Thus concludes. Andy, did you still want to stay on this call, or should I deafen?
I'll stay on the call. People
right.
could listen to me blabble.
Well, I mean, I gotta talk about a lot of stuff, so I don't know if you want to listen to me. Oh, is that Alex?
Well, it's a cool keyboard.
Yeah, we built this last night. You know what's really crazy about this keyboard? I don't want to pull it off, pull off the keycaps, but underneath, The plate is actually made of leather.
Well, let's show me.
All right, give me a second. I'll get a picture of it. I'm not
Are there
gonna.
leather keycaps?
What's up?
Are there leather keycaps?
Ooh, that's a good question. Does anyone know if there are leather keycaps?
I want cowhide keycaps or snake skin.
All right, check Discord. Yeah, the full case is palm.
Oh, that's like a secret flex where like no one can tell.
Yeah, that was like a just so that anyone knows, that was like a $70 plate. Just getting it in leather.
This keyboard reminds me of marshmallows.
Marshmallows? Does it look like s'mores to you?
Yes.
There is not. Does it feel nice? It feels. I don't know. I can't really tell how nice it feels. Just everything is sort of blocked by the sound of it because it's super clicky. I mean, I really love it. If you guys want to listen, this is what it sounds like.
Keyboard, would you buy it?
Wait, what's up?
If Travis Scott came out with a keyboard, would you buy it?
Probably.
Do people know about your Travis Scott merch addiction?
I don't have a Travis Scott merch addiction. I mentioned like sometime like late last year, I'm just like, I'm like very tired of giving Travis Scott money. I mentioned that to you guys. I mean, I don't know how many people here know, but if anyone wants to see some Travis Scott merchandise, check this out.
I saw you inject it into your veins.
This is probably by far the dumbest thing that like I just have. Well, no, this is not the dumbest thing, but it's still worth showing. I have this Travis Scott Fortnite action figure that I've never opened or I never unboxed. So I have no idea what it looks like.
Like that.
Just hold up. It's like I don't even play Fortnite.
Don't lie. We don't
Last
gotta
time
lie.
I played Fortnite, last time I played Fortnite was like 4 years ago. Flip it, don't open it. I mean, I could, but I can't imagine it's actually going for like that much. Look at this. I didn't even know this. Look at this. Take a look at this. Requires 3 LR44 1.5 button cell batteries included. I didn't even know this was battery powered.
What the hell does it do?
I don't know. I haven't opened it.
All he says, it's lit! And you're like, that's his belly button.
Snoozerton, what is this? This is my Travis Scott Fortnite merch. I got this in like I think I got this late last year, and I'm just like I'm very tired of giving Travis Scott money, so it's not even on StockX. It's worth millions. Is what Papa says.
I see it. It's flipping for 51, unless I'm looking at the wrong thing.
There's also that rodeo merch, like where he yeah, this is like got to be six-ish years ago where he had that first figure.
Didn't you get the Nerf gun?
Did I? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Alrighty. So, alright. Continuing along, unless you guys want to continue interrupting me, which is perfectly fine because I feel like today's build is going to be pretty fast.
You can flip AMD Radeon cards on StockX now.
I saw that. Like, I saw that they were starting to do GPUs. Alright. Last night, I was looking for these Kale box springs. They were behind another box in my pantry. So I was thinking, like, at some point, I don't know if it'll be today or another day, but might swap that spring on the space bar. All right. Quappa just sent the like an eBay link for the Travis Scott figure. Someone's selling it for like less than 100 shipped. So it's like, I'm guessing it's not even that huge of a deal. Box springs are in a box. All right. Okay. Next up, guys. I just wanted to show this off while we're still showing kind of big things here. Tonight's giveaway prize at 125 subs. We're 18 subs away. We got here the in-case Ari Markopoulos canvas camera bag. So it's kind of hard to show this all on screen because I can't really raise this camera that much higher. I could go, if you guys want, I could grab another lens. You gotta give away some Nixies. Alright, did you get the Sangyo 60? I did not get the Sangyo 60. By the time I saw it, there were no HHKB layout options left, so that's what's unfortunate. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna change this lens. A wider lens here. This lens will be wider, but it is like slightly less high quality. Whoever wins this, if they're into Gibbs or on a Nixie for the fun, I could put it on my lot. Alright, give me a second. I want to compare to OP Black. I did get OP Blacks recently, so.
Dude, this is crazy. Did you guys see the video of like a Chipotle manager throwing a pair of scissors at someone?
No, that's not. What the hell?
Hey, oh man, like it's crazy. Like this guy like ordered online and he went to go pick up his food and it like wasn't ready, so he had to like wait longer. And I guess he kind of complained. You know, it's reasonable. Like the reason why people order ahead of time is to, you know, be able to come in and pick it up, but he had to wait like 30 minutes extra. And I don't know what he said to this employee or what he did, but this employee was going crazy, like just like cursing and just kind of going off and like stomping around. And then she eventually like goes to the register and picks up scissors and just chucks it at the guy.
Jesus.
And then she like storms off, and then he's like, "Wow, I just recorded all of that. Now she's going to jail."
That's crazy, man.
And the video just ends, and I'm like looking into it, and I'm like, I wonder what Chipotle is doing right now. their PR team is probably like, fuck. Like, how do you recover from that? You know?
Hey, can you send that link? Like, I don't know if you want to send it in Twitch chat or just send it to me so I could send it to Twitch chat.
The video of the Chipotle.
Yeah,
scissors?
yeah, I gotta see that.
It's fucking crazy, dude. Oh, here we go.
Quabba says,
"Is the mirror link okay?"
yeah, Quabba says, please, I need that. Yes, I need that. I need to see it now.
Like, what? Like, that's literally insanity for someone to, like, throw scissors at someone. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
I guess we're watching it. All right, hold up. I'm gonna watch it on stream here. Let me pull this up. Oh my god. Okay. Where's my mouse? I keep losing my mouse.
And then I come and I complain, and you just get ignorant and start clapping your hands. I was waiting here 20 minutes, and you should have came out here and said something when I was here 20 minutes ago waiting for my order. All right, it's going right on Facebook, on Chipotle. Now he's running into people. It's crazy. This is crazy because my order was supposed to be ready at 11:40, and I'm just picking it up right now. And yeah, keep going, keep going. I'm gonna sit there and eat my fucking food and let you fuss and cuss. This going right on Facebook. Is she the manager? Is she the manager? Bruh. Is she the manager? Is she the manager?
Holy shit.
I'm calling the police. That's exactly what I'm calling now. Now I'm calling the police. Thank you.
That was crazy.
Call. Now the manager. Is she the manager?
dude, imagine like it pokes his eye out or something, man. Like,
Oh my god.
that was so bad. But I like how, like, at one point she started recording him. Like, what is that gonna do? Like,
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, but I don't know. Like, I kind of want to go to that Chipotle,
Yeah.
and then just like be like, "Yo, what happened?" Like,
That is yeah, man, that Chipotle seems pretty poppin'.
man. Yo, I have a love-hate with Chipotle though, man. Like,
Chipotle's pretty
There-
good. I had Chipotle
there are
recently.
times where like I just like get it postmated or whatever, and like you could tell like the people who get delivery or pick up or whatever, like they finesse like straight up. Like if they're making it in front of you, they're like less likely to finesse, you know. Sometimes I pay like $12 for a bowl or whatever, and like, dude, there's like no meat on this. And if they did this to me in person, I would say something and probably throw some scissors at them or something, you know?
Alright, I'm gonna continue along here.
That was kind of a random sidebar, huh?
Yeah. Alright. Up for giveaway today at 125 subs. Should we hit it? And also, if we don't hit it today, you know, it'll be whenever we do hit it. We'll run this giveaway. This is an Ari Markopoulos in-case canvas camera bag. Nice little, it's like a shoulder bag, kind of like in that messenger style. Open it up. There's like a couple of like different Velcro pieces you could use as separators. So, kind of what we had here. Yeah, just kind of buckles around. Nice little pixel design on the back. And yeah, got little straps here. You can put like tripods and stuff. Whoa, I need to clean that. There's a little magnet stain. But this pocket here actually just exposes to the inside. So it goes into this pocket right here. So it's both accessible from the top as well as from the outside here. An extra zip pocket here for laptops, iPads, whatever. You also even got like a little, I don't know, bottle holder. Got a water bottle on both sides, or just an extra pocket, as you might see. Also,
Bottle holder, and then that's supposed to hold camera stuff.
what's up?
What is what? Why? That's crazy to have a bottle holder inside of a.
It could be anything. I'm saying, like, when I've seen this in regular backpacks, sometimes you want to put your bottle on the inside. This may or may not be for bottles. I mean, it's just an extra little slip sleeve pocket.
That's a really nice bag.
It is a nice bag, yeah. So you got the canvas model up here up for grabs. This retailed at about $200. So yeah. So if you're interested, if anybody's interested here, we got this giveaway at 125.
I'm very interested.
125 right there. So Alex, you should stick around for the game of marbles.
I just
Alex,
found
if
the,
I win it, I'll sell it to you for 125.
I just saw that the studio has Wi-Fi, so
Oh, nice.
yeah.
You just noticed?
Yeah, it's great for it.
Is that a Splatoon mat?
This is I'm realizing it's kind of like uneven. This is a GMK Nautilus. It's like cephalopod, like octopus themed. And I just thought I should get it because of that. I don't even have like the appropriate key set to go along with it.
Not really cephalopod themed, it's just octopus themed.
Cephalopod, dude. It's animal themed.
Octopus. It's just one octopus.
It's animal themed, dude. All right, so yeah, we got the Ari Markopoulos canvas bag up for giveaway. Just as a sneak peek, Friday's unlock actually also includes the leather version. It's the LE, the limited edition black leather version of that. So if you possibly strike out here on the canvas bag today, you'll still have another chance. Should we hit the goal on that unlocks on Friday, which is a bit higher than you know, where we're currently at. So check this out also. The buildathon is gonna just kind of show here. We got the Ari Markopoulos camera bag at the 300 sub mark. Should we hit it on Friday, August 20th?
Look at that screenshot I sent.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
What if they ordered that rock?
Well, we ordered.
Some shit up.
So, just to explain, my company ordered custom woven labels from Asia, and I guess woven labels are pretty cheap to ship because they're light. But then whoever handled the shipment threw this giant rock inside our package to upcharge and the shipping to make it like freaking crazy expensive to like finesse.
That's wild, man. That's super wild.
Damn.
It was supposed to be like a small little package, but this rock weighed like freaking like 50 pounds. So I don't know how much we paid for shipping, but we got fucked.
That's crazy, man. Alrighty. Kwapa just sent this over, the Portra Potty. I've actually seen this before. I mean, it's cute. It's charming. I personally don't think I would ever use this. Moon operator. Wait, what? They were shipping rocks? Yeah, man, that's crazy. All right. Okay. I'm gonna switch back to this other lens, just because when I go that wide with this lens, you guys can see my gut. So switch back here. This one's a fixed 35, and it is just like a much higher quality 35.
I think I want to eat a burrito.
Oh, is it gonna be a 5-hour one?
Yeah.
You need to eat a burrito?
Yeah, and it's gonna take them 5 hours. All right, guys.
Wait, Alex, where?
From the taco stand.
Oh, what meat?
Door. The crust tortillas are so good.
All right, guys. Simple build here today. We got a KBDFans low profile case, just like this. This guy right here was a holdover from the original Alps party I had gotten. Looks like I use this here because, you know, this is not really that expensive of a case. I think it's probably like 40 bucks tops. But it came in a bubble mailer, which is hugely idiotic. So there's a bunch of damage to it. This guy right here, I mean, like, I don't know what to say. I mean, you got a situation like this. You got, like, I don't know, some dirt on the back. I don't know if that's dirt or if that's like an actual scratch. I don't really know, but little nicks here and there. It's like kind of annoying, but I mean, this is not what I bought the build for. I bought the build for kind of everything else. But it's like, it's still a case that we have, and it's just like, well, you can still do a build in this. So Ada was asking, like, what's the cheapest keyboard that I have? And it's like, well, I have parts. I could put something together. Because she wants one to just bring into work, and Ada is like a little fearful of, you know, theft. I guess anyone would be. So you just kind of like sneak in something that is a little bit less risky to bring around, then maybe this is the way to go. This is the build we got. That's a DZ60 PCB. This guy I totally forgot I even had. 2016 there was a group buy being run by LeandreN, who is the guy who does what is that brand that does like the Fiel Mechanics.
If you could design your own keyboard, what would it look like?
I already know what it would look like. It would look like a board I already have, but just like without these extra keys that I don't think are necessary.
What colors?
I don't really care so much about the color. I just care about the actual layout. So quite literally, I'll send you guys a picture. If anyone wants to see it, give me a second.
What if they're clear keycaps?
Clear. I have some clear keycaps. I just haven't used them yet. If anyone wants to know, I own this board. This is a BMEC, which is a cross between an Alice and an HHKB. And I think that this is the perfect keyboard if there were no left-hand macro column. I think that kind of like, for me, makes this like, this is no longer perfect. I literally just want a keyboard that's like kind of ergonomic in this way. It is open source. I've just never like touched it. Yeah, I could figure it out for sure. But I'll probably need some help from some others because I don't know enough about like what it would take to just kind of like chop the sides off. So yeah.
It could be like a cool space for novelty keys.
It is. That's why they have them there. But I do not care for it. I would rather it not be there. So yeah, I own one of these. I own an actual like a custom manufactured one that someone else used the open source files from and just like made it on its own, his own. Like he went to his own, he found his own manufacturers, just put everything together, and I just bought off of him. So yeah, I would just want one that just kind of has this. There's also another slight design flaw, or like not a flaw, but like a weird design choice, which was the space bars. This person wanted to, or the original designer wanted to basically have it be two 2.75U space bars, which your spacebar kittings never come with two of them. So because he knew that, he decided to like just make this like detachable blocker, which his reasoning for that was, I just got used to it after some time. I don't really buy that, so it's like, I mean, I guess I would make that slight adjustment too, which is like probably to use two 3.0s maybe, so I think there would have to be some shifting around, but yeah, that's what I would do, honestly. So I still have this picture up. Okay, back at it. Okay, so this plate I got from a group buy from LeandreN, who I think is the guy behind Mechanisk. The folks who run the Fiel and what is the other one? I always forget. Kits. The Clipe. The Fiel and the Clipe. But back in 2016, he ran this group buy for plates, and he actually had HHKB plates as an option. So I guess I bought some. I stowed it away in some box, and I forgot I had it until I went through all my boxes of stuff. So here it is, and it's like the ano is pretty messed up. I don't know if it came in like this, or if it's just like the way I kept it caused it to be all ugly. But as we're mentioning, when I'm talking budget here, the goal is to kind of just like, well, I just found these parts in my pantry, so we're gonna put this together. While we continue going at it, we got some what appears to be either GMK or cherry stabilizers, so we're gonna have to clip these fangs. And finally, we got here the king of budget switches, I think, which are Gateron Milky Yellows. Ada helped tune these, but I also did. We also did work on getting in some custom. I think these are 68 gram SPRiT springs, the linear like Supreme ones. So
you should make a keyboard with Lego keycaps. So if you ever step on it, it hurts like crazy.
I feel like that would happen regardless, even if it weren't Legos. All right. Hitting this redemption right here.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh!
Quappa says, why would you ever want your keyboard on the floor? I don't know. Sometimes things just happen. Alright.
You don't got a floor set up?
Alright. So, let's take a look at our agenda here. Or what? Actually, I'm wondering, what was I even planning to drive on this for keycaps? Like, I have some idea, but I don't have the best idea, because Ada was looking specifically for cheap keycaps, but are not blank. Yet I don't have any sets that I would consider cheap, that would have an HHKB layout. So like they wouldn't have this backspace here. So I don't think I do. So I'm just gonna have to poke around and see. I'm gonna look one more time, see if I got anything. Let us see if there's anything at all. Because I think like, I mean, it would all be like GMK. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that's cheap and would have a R3 backspace. And have legends. Yeah, so I might, whatever it is, I think at least for today, I'll just mount something. I'll literally mount something, but you know, not sure if it'll be what I'll hand over to Ada. Just trying to choose right now. See if I can pick anything out. I guess if it's blue, I guess just for fun, see if we can match something to this. My feet can type Alex okay, double board typing like a vehicle. How does dots match? I don't know if that really matches. I mean, it's also just like a pretty ridiculous set. Nah, you don't think dots matches? Like the only thing I can possibly think of is like to match the theme of budget, but still have legends. It's like anything that has been available on drop. So like I look at this, like I have a set of GMK Godspeed Columbia, so maybe we could run that. I also have a couple of other signature plastics sets. And then I also have blanks, which I could just mount blanks for now. But it's like, and this is my option for GMK Godspeed Columbia. No Godspeed Aries? What is Godspeed Aries? Oh, is that the one that's like orangish? Then I also have some blanks. I could throw on. Can I have some dark gray blanks? Yeah, that might be it. Anyways, we'll figure it out after. I think this one might be what we go for. We could also end up using this in another future build because I can think of a board that this will fit better. Mr. Dodo 12345, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a good evening. All right, so we got the Gateron Milky Yellows here. Got everything in front of us. I guess I'll just go along and follow our regular schedule here. What are you up to, Andy?
I'm on TikTok.
Ah. Have you found more keyboard content on there?
Actually, no, I haven't. But
There's
not
a
necessarily a bad thing.
there's another one of those basically same TikTok that was getting really poppin' from before. But yeah, there's a couple of keyboard TikToks that have gotten into like the hundreds of thousands. Pretty gnarly. Alright, for some reason I don't seem to immediately be able to get this to work. This guy has 2.2 million followers. He did PCs. Oh. Alright. So we got the DZ60 up and loaded here. Let's adjust the plate layout. I'm gonna be a pro at this. Right shift. I'm getting faster. Caps lock. I'm getting so fast. Let's see, this one, I think I need to work backwards from here. Right, left, home, page up, and this is, I think, /. This is down. Use toolbox. This is end, page down, and then this right here is, where is it? Plus and minus. Did I put minus? Minus. Dude, I'm the best. I'm a pro now. Next, we need to test this function key. Just make sure everything's good. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. I think we're good. I think I'm still missing one. Am I still missing one? Oh, that's weird. I'm trying to find where is left alt. Can I configure that one? I got a weird camera. Oh, Comey, thank you for the follow. I got a weird camera that is 100 years old, open and working. The shutter works, everything works. The film is $60 per roll, and it only has 4 photos, I think. So fun to mess around with once. Yeah. I remember that one's pretty cool. Alright, let me cover this up just so I can see a little better of where it's supposed to be. There we go. It's this guy. Some very fixed shutter speeds. That's super cool. Alrighty. So everything appears to check out here. So I think the next up on the agenda is lubing some stabilizers. So I go grab my work mat. I'm gonna work on this. We gotta cut off some of these fangs. You know what's interesting is that all the film is expired too. This is gonna be some fun shots if you ever do get around to it. I made this. I'll mention one of them. All right. I made this recent realization of anyone that doesn't have a sub want a sub. Steven, welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here tonight. If anybody has subs, or if anybody out there wants a sub that doesn't have one, you might want to scream into chat now. We got Steven being generous here. Hello, you doxed me. I think Steven wants to give it to very specific people as long as they're here. But it's up to Steven, right? Tyson Builds, thank you for the follow. What's up, Andy?
Wasn't Donda supposed to release yesterday?
Wait, I thought I was supposed to release Friday, and also the Friday before that, and also the Friday before that.
Oh god.
That's crazy how he basically had two non-concerts.
What I don't understand is why does he even release a release date? Like why does he do this to himself?
Alright. I'm gonna go poke around for some here in my pantry. But you're right, I don't know why he releases release dates. I feel like he just gets into this mode where he wants to just do some work, I guess. But yes, it's weird. I agree. Alright. I'm trying to grab something from underneath this giant stack of things. So bear with me. Oh my goodness.
Chinkstus Paradise gifted a tier 1 sub to Tyson Builds.
Hey!
18 gift subs in the channel.
Shouts out Steven. Steven, thank you for the gift sub. Tyson Builds, enjoy the 3 best emotes on Twitch. Thanks so much for being here tonight. I'm poking around looking for a few things right now. Give me a hot second here while I try to figure out and learn a few things. Can't quite find what I'm looking for. It's a little bit of a bummer. I'm gonna give it one more shot here. See if I can find. This was the wrong box. Two more shots here. All right. Nice big cleanup day today. Guys, I have no idea what those words mean, but they sound awesome. Ah, here they are. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, check this out, guys. 2 free subs remain. Tune in. Also, Steven, I don't think you realize, but you've been beat by Andrew. If you look at the top of that, I don't know if you can see it here. You've been beat. You're no longer the gift sub leader. Just letting you know. All right. Anytime between now and 8:20, they shall be given away. Who is Rocky Puppy? That's my boy Andrew. He also went to the high school that we both attended. And the name of the school and the city to be unnamed. Alright. Let's show this right here. Okay. So I'm overexposed right now because I want to be able to show you guys this. I recently realized, like, it never fully occurred to me until it did. Oak Grove High School, yes. All right, check this out, guys. For anybody who's interested, this is, I believe, I think this is the case. These are from Cherry PCB mount stabilizers, and what they ended up doing, and there are videos on this, as you guys might be able to sort of go and discover. There are these 2 extra like fang pieces that are diagonal from each other, and everyone always recommends to cut these off. And the idea is that, like, as it's like, if you imagine this is the way, like, if my finger is a PCB, it's supposed to come down and sort of dampen the sound, but like it ends up feeling and just sounding bad. So people always recommend cutting that because there's no real damage that this could possibly do to your PCB. But this is just like the design that they made. So you got to clip these bad boys, right? But I realized, like, I don't know, I had been gone for so long that I had forgotten about all of this. When you buy Cherry plate mount stabilizers, I believe this is what you end up getting. You get the version where there's no fangs on them. And so what I've come to realize is that all of those, like, you know, sort of, I guess, non-Cherry, non-GMK stabilizer brands, they're all using this insert, just to sort of, you know, I guess the design was taken, and this is just like the solution all around because people realize, at least within the hobby, that no one likes the fanged versions. So it just hit me that, like, knowing that I have so many of these spare parts from, you know, a previous life, why would I not just use this instead of, like, defanging all of these guys? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys this. So maybe we'll try that. Maybe we'll just, like, not use these for today, just because I realized I found my little secret stash of all of these guys. Hope that was interesting. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Alright. just need 6 of those. So again, we got here this budget build. So at this stage, I'll just be perfectly honest. I really only like Durock stabilizers, like the V2s. I think that they're hard to really assemble, but intentionally, because the whole point is that the wire is not supposed to pop out, and the mechanism that's used on those stabilizers that it's challenging to put in is basically supposed to prevent them from popping out. And yeah, I realize like I've had these issues like here and there, and I'm just like, why would I use anything different? But with that said, I have a bunch of stabilizers that are basically I have to get rid of them. So when we look at like budget builds, like, I mean, this is when we can kind of like throw them in. All right, so about that time for some stabilizer lubing. So let's do it. We can like toss these to the side. Alright, so let's handle it. We will take the 205 grade 0, lube the housings first. By the way, again, Tyson, welcome to the stream. And everybody else out there who might be lurking, welcome and thank you for being here. This is day 8. Day 8 of my birthday build-a-thon. Guys, after tonight, we're going to be 2/3 of the way done. It's been a crazy ride, but we still got more to go. 12 personal builds, 12 consecutive nights of giveaways, with proceeds going to the San Francisco Marin Food Bank. Today's unlocked giveaway, or yet to be unlocked, at 125 subs, we got an in-case Ari Markopoulos canvas camera bag. For any of you guys who might shoot, check it out, look it up. I could also show it on screen. It's a very cool thing we got. Alright. Housings here are almost finished. Just trying to get this all lubed up. This glides a little more easily. A little more quiet. Plastic on plastic. All right, insert time. Just lube these guys up on the sides. was just recalling, the reason why I recalled this was I actually found this very old, it's like 8-year-old Desk Authority thread of someone who did just like a pretty gnarly 356 mini build, and just like had like, instead of any words, it was just literally all pictures, and just very, very nice pictures. And one of them was pointing out like his actual swap of these, you know, of the PCB mount inserts with the fangs, swapping in the plate mount inserts that are sort of defanged here. Halfway through the inserts. Part of me wants to maybe at some point defang every one of those PCB mount stabilizer inserts that I currently have. I have so many. It was just like, why would anyone want them unclipped? And it's funny though, because like I remember I have in the past like in retrospect have not even like clipped them fully, because I would still leave just a bit hanging. I want to experience more with stabilizers in general. Clip the clip-ins. Alrighty. Time now for a little BDZ. As usual. We're closing in on this. I think we also ran cherry stabilizers on last Tuesday's build, the crazy stacked acrylic build. How many brushes you rotate? I have like, I got a 30 pack of like cheap brushes off Amazon. This one right here might be a slightly nicer brush that I'm using for BDZ, but I have not swapped this once. That's a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's kind of nice because then like it's wasteful, but it's like if you know that your brush is kind of like seen better days, you could just toss it. The brush part is worn out. Yeah, so that was the thing for me. I was just like, need a new brush. Just buy like that cheap 30 pack off Amazon and everything was all good. I think I missed. I missed the angle here. Hold up. I'm gonna grab a paper towel as I usually forget. BDZ. Only downside is how messy it gets. You kind of get it everywhere, so let's try this again. There we go. All right, this one, I'm looking at this and kind of like recalling there's a little bit of a difference in how to use cherry stabilizers, and I don't know why. Maybe the difference here is the fact that I'm trying to use these plate mount inserts, but this does feel a little bit different from board. Do you think my girlfriend would mind if I use her expensive watercolor brushes? Just a little. I think she might mind a little. Just a little. They'd be super good for lubing. Can you imagine? Your switches and stabilizers would be like art. Alright. It's a little bit of a different technique in inserting wires into these housing plus insert assemblies. So just got to be a little bit more mindful. It is weirder, and like I can tell like the issues of like why it pops out. It's like, well, this is why I'm concerned. And this is why I like Duroc V2s. I think the Duroc V2s, over time, I'm getting like a little bit handier at being able to like actually being able to insert this properly without everything. You have Duroc V2 that popped. Oh my goodness. Oh my. That's crazy. I've never once had the issue of a V2 Duroc popping. Feels like that takes a pretty special talent. Friend is building a keyboard and put a stabilizer where he wasn't supposed to. Oh no. Desolder one switch and it worked, so he didn't have to oh, okay, right on. You know what though? Here's what I'll say. I don't think it's a big problem to have to desolder a whole keyboard to get the stabilizers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have a build where I have to do that. There's a build I've done on stream, and there is a VOD up. Where I stupidly messed up the stabilizers, and so I literally am gonna have to desolder the whole board, basically just do a rebuild just to fix the stabilizer. So, and I've done it before. We worked on Ada's Tofu a couple times. I think we built it for last July of 2020, and we did a rebuild in January just to hit the stabilizers a little better. But as I mentioned, I do like the Duroc V2 design just much better. I think that in my personal experience and in my personal opinion, I think it works better for what I see it do. Did you put the wire under the stabilizer? Oh, for the messed up build? It's a little less of a problem. It's I don't think there's anything, how do I put this? There's nothing that is hugely like, there's no crazy issue. But it's just like, I got something to admit here. It's like, I stupidly accidentally mixed a Duroc V2 on one side with something that's not a Duroc V2 on the other side. Does that make sense? I think it was just like, I was using clear stabilizers. And so like I literally, and you could see the moment that I make the mistake is like I literally grabbed a different Ziploc that contained that had Zeal, a Zeal stabilizer in it, and so I grabbed that, I put that on one side of a stabilizer wire, and then I put the V2 and pretty much everything else. Stiluetto, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you back. Oh no, V1 plus V2 is V3. Yeah, I think the V1.5 is probably more like it. Okay. Looks like we are done lubing all of this. So let's take a look and see what we can do. But we are missing. Can you give me a rundown of the whole stabilizer clipping thing? What's the deal? Okay, yeah, I'll show that. So I was showing this off a little bit earlier, but let's see if I can try to make sense of it. Whoa, is this just my computer, or is there like? I think it's just my computer. There's like some crazy screen tearing on my machine that I have OBS on. Okay, so just imagine this. Let me also raise this guy up. Okay, imagine this. Imagine this is a side profile. I like, for me, like it's not side, but like imagine my finger is a PCB. So this right here is a cherry stabilizer insert. So what you can see here is that there's like, there are two, let me grab some tweezers or just something to point with. There are two of these thicker legs. We need those. But there are these like two thinner legs that are kind of like fanged. They're thinner, and then they kind of like have like a little bend to them at the very end. And the purpose of that, if you can imagine, is imagine my finger is a PCB. Like the idea is like when you press down on it, that the two thinner legs are supposed to bend down, like to like bend a little bit and just like come in as like a soft landing. So it ends up just kind of sounding and feeling really mushy. So a lot of people, like what they would do before all of these different stabilizers companies came out, whatever, and started doing this, was like people would just like clip these. And these inserts right here were sort of mainstays of like the like PCB mount Cherry or GMK stabilizers. Meanwhile, like I never really thought or put two and two together, but the thing is, I believe it's plate mount stabilizers that GMK and Cherry had. They came with these guys that didn't even have fangs to clip. And so what I've come to realize is that this right here, like because it's plate mount, there's no PCB that like it's gonna like, you know, run down into. So they didn't need to design this or put this together with this protective mechanism. They have like a different design for this. And so like all those other stabilizer producing companies now, I think they modeled off their inserts off of this guy, even for when you use it for PCB mount stabilizers, like screw-ins, clip-ins, whatever. So that's the rundown. I don't know. I'm hoping that makes sense. I've just literally found this whole, because I used to do a lot of board harvesting, like in my first run of the hobby, back when there were a lot more boards to sort of harvest from. And so like I have like a whole collection of these, just sort of plate mount stabilizer inserts. I have even more PCB mount ones, and they're all like in another container. I kept hearing it and was thinking that people were shorting the downwire. No. I apologize if I was unclear. As a lot of stabilizers, yeah, a lot of harvesting. A lot of harvesting. Talking like a bunch of old G80s. Yeah, the works. It's like these old Wise keyboards that a lot of people are doing their quote unquote vintage black switch harvesting from. Like I've harvested at least like three Wise keyboards back when they were much cheaper and much easier to find than they are now. Okay, so what I am looking for, I'm looking for like some screws and some washers. So I have another, it's just like a whole baggie full of like what appears to be GMK stabilizers. So let me find 6 washers. I think we're definitely going to need them because of just how many crazy things there are on DZ60 PCBs. 6 washers and 6 screws. Let's find them. There's 3 washers and 2 screws. 5 screws. 6 screws. I need 3 more washers. Here's 1. 2. 3. NBTune, hello, welcome back. Glad to have you back here. Just readying up some stabilizers now. We are 90 minutes into the stream, so guys, welcome. Thank you for being here. Trying to... Yeah, I'll close this back up later. It's not that big of a deal right now. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get this going. Grab my trusty screwdriver. Phillips bit. Alright. Yeah. The reference plate is always helpful. Looks like it's always that right. I always just want to be totally certain here. It's also interesting, like, looking back at this. I've enjoyed these birthday streams, excited to catch more of your streams. Appreciate it. This is one of the first times I've been here. Alright. Nice to be back here. I was just leaving some gap blacks because they sound like clickies instead of linears. Like, ooh. Alright. So I'm also noticing something just about the difference. Again, I've been using mostly Duroc V2s lately, which, again, I adore. But every time I come back to, you know, just like older product, for example, these like cherry stabilizers, it makes me like sort of look out for the differences. One thing I noticed is that Duroc V2s on the actual housing, where you screw in your Phillips screws, I realized like they actually have like exposed like gold hardware, which I'm not certain that that's what this actually has, like these Cherry or GMK stabilizer housings, because to me it would appear, pretty sure it's always the right side one because it's 2.25U. I believe the reasoning for this is well, I'm not certain. Yeah, I really don't know. In speaking on this, it's like these Cherry stabilizers kind of just look like you just screw into an empty hole. They're just kind of threading through. There's actually like a hardware nut than Duroc V2. So, all right, halfway through this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty excited for this build because like we're just trying to go like as budget as possible. And I've never actually tried Gateron Milky Yellows. Kajata, welcome back to the stream. Glad you could join in. Alrighty. Last one up. Alright. Let's see if we can see this. I hope that's right. I think that's right. Okay. Let's get this inside. Hello, hello. We have our first high tier, pretty high tier product today. Up for giveaway. Should we potentially hit the sub goal giveaway for today? We got the in-case Ari Markopoulos canvas camera bag. A $200 value for anyone interested. Start high school in 7 days. Ooh, exciting. You excited? I hope you are. It's just another thing. All right, I get it. Let me just tighten all these up, just to be certain. Good times, freshman year, starting getting in fights. All right. So, we got all these guys in. See how things look. Looking real good. Now it's time to punch in some switches. That's cool how these are 5-pin. Close all the way. Alright, I'll just punch in a few more in the corners. Just make sure everything should hopefully be aligned. I feel like some of these are real tight. Okay. So there we have it. Hey, thank you for the lurk. How good are keyboards? Okay, I just realized I probably passed out on your stream and missed your previous giveaway last night. Damn, those giveaways were fun. Those are crazy. Got the Kensington Expert Mouse trackball that we actually did a reroll round for. So that was fun. We got like an extra bonus game of marbles. And then we actually did the giveaway for the Gaia Fieri Cool S planner pot. So that one was super. That one was a super fun one. All right. So we'll use Columbia for tonight, just because I don't have a better idea of what to use. I do actually want to use Godspeed Columbia for a different build in the future, just because I think it may match better. So we'll do this for tonight, and it's not even actually going to be a buildathon build that it'll be for. At least I don't think it will. Man, I'm gonna dunk all of these out or something. Struggling to find the keys I'm looking for. Give me a second, guys. Imagine not putting your keycaps in a tub. Alright. How is it? That's my question. Good, snappy, no rattle, as far as I could tell. Trixie, I'll have to lurk tonight, need sleep. Hey Trixie, thanks so much for just dropping by. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. I mean, everything, it seems like everything checks out, so I think we'll be good today. Leave your PC on while you sleep? Yeah, I do. Personally, I do. Oh my god. This whole thing just came off. Okay, I think it's some mix between our Gateron Milky Yellow is just super tight, and also, is this plate super tight? It's like, what the heck? I think that's very good for the PC. That's fine. It's fine. Might have just touched up the stem. Gateron's tight? Ah. Thanks for the heads up. I didn't know. It looks like also one thing about this, which you'll see, oh, sorry. Out of focus. But one thing you'll notice about this plate specifically is that these are sort of prepped for, like the actual cutouts are prepped so that you can open the switch tops without desoldering. And I'll be honest in saying that, like, I feel personally like that's like a remnant of the past. I don't know what you guys think. But that seems like very much a thing of old. Top might not have been on all the way. Alright. So I guess we'll go through and just make sure, with that said, that all the ones that I press in at this point do have their tops in all the way. I'll just go and make sure of it. Conquer fixing pins. Oh, this one was definitely not in all the way. All right. Yeah, we'll check through to see. I think they should all be though. Like, we should be pretty good for the most part. Now this is crazy though, because I have a situation where I can't even click these in, and again, not certain. Not certain if it's like the real like tightness of these switches. Maybe I should, maybe that's one thing, maybe I should start from the middle. And I should also be certain that the pins are actually going through, which so far they look like they do. Trying to go around, make sure I can punch all of these guys all the way in. Like that might be the way for us to sort of best be certain that later on when you punch in all of the just the remainders by that point, that everything should just slip in fine. Got a PCB in 2018 that was a nightmare with Gateron. Oh. Okay, at this stage now, I feel like it's getting simpler. So maybe I'll work my way, I think if I can do this, I can work my way out from the middle. That'll be the key. I don't think any of these switches are going to end up being mounted upside down. I don't see anything that is, so Everything should just be able to go in straight. All right, real quick, I'm gonna look for something. The Godspeed Columbia, like render. Just want to see what caps are included so I don't have to like look through them in front of me. If anyone wants to take a look with me. So what am I looking for here? So there's stepped, caps lock, and base, and that's about it. Okay, so we'll run full touch. We've been running full touch the entire time. I just wanted to see if they possibly offered stepped control. So hey, thanks for hitting that collection command. Step control would be cool. Yeah, I know it shows up here and there. Here and there. I had no idea this would be this tight. Took a 3-year break after 2017. Yeah. Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, I've actually mentioned this. But for anyone who might not know my background, I had entered in the hobby in 2012, shortly after I graduated from college. I always thought like, oh, I want to get a keyboard once I have income. So one thing led to another, and you end up doing, especially like, you know, back then when there was less information out there, it's that like you really have to be doing kind of a lot of information or a lot of research just to like get that deep into the rabbit hole of, even at that point, wanting to jump into the hobby. What work do I do now? Oh, I'm a software engineer. So yeah, in 2012 I just graduated college, and I remember throughout college I just kept thinking, man, I want one of those Logitech backlit keyboards. I think that would be so cool. So I was like just waiting until after college to just pick up this what would be like a $60 keyboard. But I ended up waiting too long before I started just thinking like, okay, what's a better keyboard than this? What's a better keyboard than this? What's a better keyboard than this? That's kind of like how I ended up finding myself on GeekHack. Back then, it's that like for the most part, the hobby was mainly, in my eyes at least, the hobby was primarily, it primarily gravitated towards people who were modifying pre-built keyboards. So it was an interesting time because and that's why you have I guess these plates like this, and I'm trying to be certain that it is. I think it is plates like this where, and this was also prior to the Cherry patent expiring. So like there was very, very little by way of like Franken switching, because everything was just a Cherry switch that could fit into MX. So these plates existed because, well, the switch bottoms are all the same on every switch. So if you just wanted to do something like swap a spring or swap a stem, you could keep these soldered in and then use these plates like this where you can like pop the top off with those little pitchfork tools. And yeah, you can just do your swaps from there. So yeah, I was doing that for a few years, and then I started like poking just over time, getting into topre, getting into more vintage stuff. Here and there seeing like the customs that came out of Korea. I had gotten at that time. How is this plate special for that thinner? No. So the holes, the actual cutouts, they're just slightly wider. They're slightly wider so they can allow for the tops to be like pried open if you use the pitchforks from these holes right here. So I don't know where my pitchfork tools are anymore. I used to love them, but I don't even know where I put them at this point now because I like the Nutcracker. I like the AIO3 one. Yeah, so it's not that it's ops compatible necessarily. I don't think this plate is, but it's more that this is kind of a relic of when people just wanted to utilize the same soldered switch bottoms. It's like it was kind of like not really the opposite, but the alternative we had to hot swapping. Yeah, nobody does that anymore, I'm realizing. So it's like I have like a bunch of these boards and a bunch of these plates that have openings that like kind of look like they accommodate for that, and it's just not a thing anymore. And this is kind of how the meta changes. And I think like in some ways it's not like it's bad or anything. It's just that like things have changed. It's just like there are new things here that are available to us that I think are for the better. So going into, from 2012, this is late 2012 or so that I was in it, hopping in and around, modifying pre-builts, like the small taste of Korean custom keyboards, vintage keyboards, topre, and what artisans were back then. There was even, even back then, there was still a lot to jump around, but it was definitely a different community. Things were a lot more, I guess, like it felt like a lot more hidden, and for that it was cool, but like there was only so much that I feel like it had to offer to me. Now the time I left was kind of the time when things were blowing up. Yeah, there is hot swap now too, exactly. So I left around the time things were blowing up, but it's just kind of like I had saturated myself from the hobby, and it's just like at that point I was just kind of like, okay, things are changing, like interests are changing and everything. So about mid 2016 I picked up my first DSLR, and then early 2017 I picked up my first film, like point and shoot, and kind of the rest is history. Is like from 2017 to 2020, I'd be going to like, I want to say like anywhere from literally 1 to 5 nights of live music events, just so I could try to get shots from the pit, like the GA pit. So a lot of my interests became more into just like trying to get like amateur concert photography, and so keyboards kind of went by the wayside. What's crazy is that like it all kind of like culminated February 2020 in me finally getting like like being put on the roster of like actual like Golden Voice concert photographers, and then like I did like 2 shows officially, and then like basically everything got canceled by the next month in March 2020. What's cool is they did reach back out to me, Golden Voice, like as they picked back up, asked me if I still want to be on the roster for upcoming shows, but we'll just kind of see how everything goes, because world's pretty crazy right now with Delta and all that. So we'll see how things go, but yeah, since 2020 you saw that 3-year gap and everything is the world was changing, and me, I'm just like, all right, let's go back and see what my indoor hobbies were again, because things are there are things that are available and things that aren't. So would you call someone entering the hobby with their first mech keyboard, or is it trying to modify or building your own, buying parts, either stabilizers, new switches, springs, etc.? I mean, it's an interesting question to ask because, like, I kind of look at it like, you know, actually, I was watching Stray Chroma the other day, and she said, "What does it take to be a mechanical keyboard enthusiast?" It literally takes two things. It takes a keyboard and it takes enthusiasm. So, so like I agree with that. I agree with that sentiment. I think if you buy like a mechanical keyboard, even if it's like the you know, a cheap $30 mechanical keyboard, it's like, if you're happy with it, like, who's to say you're not interested in like, in general, like the label of being interested in mechanical keyboards. It's just like, yeah, there's a spectrum here where, you know, like Stillwater, like you're saying, there's kind of flipping your question is more just like, there is a spectrum of how deep do you want to go? Do you want to buy some stuff? Andy, thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, Quappa just said BRB. I realized I missed a bunch of his messages, but we'll circle back. Bring that Taobao no-name Switch plastic board to the meet. In the 90s, I got some Alps boards for like $25. Ooh. Gotcha, because my first keyboard was back in 2012, but I never knew modding it was a major thing until recently, so I never knew when I officially entered. I say you officially entered when you realized you loved the keyboard you were using. Or when you wanted to you know, just think a little bit more about it. Can you make a keyboard out of chocolate and then gift it to me? I don't know. I mean, there might be keyboards out there made of chocolate, and if you so please, I can buy you one, Andy, if you want. Like, I'll find one for you, I guess, if it exists. Quappa, you're back now. Welcome back. All right, I realize I missed a lot of your messages here. I got a Canon Rebel T7 a few years back, sold it, bought a used Sony A7 a year ago. Right on. The Sony line of equipment is just, like, it's crazy what they're doing. It's like super affordable. Ooh, Danny Pop Designs with the big ol' array. That party of 12 guys. Welcome to the stream, Danny Pop. I hope you had a good stream. Let us know what you were doing. Would appreciate having you here tonight, guys. Everybody, welcome from Danny Pop. Hey, shouts out to Danny Pop, by the way. Tanya, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Switch Doctor, thank you for the follow. Guys, welcome and thank you. Lubing some U4. Oh, right on. Nice. Oh, Warm Thoughts, welcome back. Nice to have you. Guys, this is day 8 of my birthday build-a-thon. 12 straight days, 12 personal builds, 12 nights of giveaways here. Tonight we are working on a pretty budget build. That's the theme for tonight. We've been trying to do some themed nights here. Typically the themes are try to make something really cool, try to make something really crazy, try to make something where everything is the same color, try to make something stupid. But tonight our theme is budget. Ada was looking for a budget board, so we're doing this out of parts that I have. Guys, welcome. ClickPig, welcome back. Everybody, welcome. Okay, so I guess up next is to just start the soldering. So everything's sort of mounted in at this point. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just introduce here, guys. This is my birthday build-a-thon. A different build every night. This is day 8. 12 straight days, so we got about 4 more days through Friday. Whole squad is here. We're doing sub goal giveaways. So if you take a look up here in this top left corner, once we hit that 125 sub goal, we'll run this giveaway for an in-case Ari Markopoulos canvas camera bag, an item that MSRP valued at $199. It's actually a pretty nice bag, so if anybody's interested, Feel free to stick around, see if we can get to this goal, and we'll run the giveaway when we can. If we might not get to it tonight, this will roll over for the next couple days, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. Sub revenue goes to the San Francisco Marin Food Bank. Everything that I do for this build-a-thon, as I usually do for all my streams, I send to a charity that I hold dear to me. Here, helping my community solve the sort of the hunger crisis that might exist among my immediate community around me. So, all right. Let's run a little solder prediction here. We got all these mounted now. I didn't realize how tight GAT Milky Yellows were, or GAT switches in general, so did take a little bit just to get these in. So let's do this. Prediction. We crushed it yesterday. I will say that we crushed it hard. So I'm gonna try to do this Wodan as I usually do. Solder speed 60 switches, and let's see, what can I do? We did really well yesterday, like to the point where I think we went like minutes under. So let's try to speed this up. Let's see where we can get, guys. Let's do 15. I usually try to do 18:30 or so. GAT isn't that tight. It's definitely the plate. Okay, interesting. All right, so let's start this prediction. If you guys want to wager, see how long it'll take me. I usually take a little longer because I do that sort of Wodan method, which is I solder in one leg for each switch before going back and doing a second pass and hitting all the rest of them up. And that's just so I can be certain that the alignment just looks really good. So feel free to place your bets, take a guess, wager your points, see who might believe. Today we've really thinned out the time here, so doubters rise. Let's see if we can do it. GAT Ink's tight. GAT isn't that tight. Oh, we got conflicting thoughts here. All right. Meanwhile, I'll get all plugged in. Try this out. I'm trying to think, have I used GAT switches before? I have some GAT reds in a build that I didn't build, or in a board I didn't build. These are the first time I used GAT Milky Yellows. I have GAT inks in a box, but I haven't actually mounted them to anything or soldered them into anything yet. Zelio? Like, do Zelio and Telio switches count as like Gateron? Alright, so getting this all heated up. Let's take a look. Ooh, what does this prediction look like? Ooh, we got a lot of doubters. Here. Zeal tight too. Splunkpunk, I believe in you, Chris. I can solder this in 10 minutes. Yeah, but we do we hit the Wodan. That's kind of like why I always increase the timing here. I say they don't count as GAT. Oh. They're just manued by GAT. I see. These are smooth. Dang, these are nice. What is cool is that, like, I think there was one, and I feel like I might have lost it at this point, but there was one switch where I kind of opened it up by accident, and I might have, like, wiped off some lube with my fingers. And what's interesting here now is that if that's the case, I could just, like, pop the switch tops off and just replace it with another one, or just re-lube it, because these are one of these, this is one of these old style plates where you can open the switches. Alright. Looks like the prediction just ended. Guys, I'm not gonna lie here. I know that we're just about to solder some switches, but even before that, I do want to wash my hands after dealing with the lube, just because I'm like touching my face, so. Give me a second here. Okay. Left shift, top right, I think. Yeah. You're saying one of these I wiped down? Is that what it was? We'll just see. Alright, before we get started, let me try to use my eagle eyes and be certain that all these pins are right through. On top of that, I'm gonna take a little swig here. A little dehydrated. Alright. Eagle eyes. We're looking pretty good. I think every leg has been pushed through. Ooh. I think maybe there's a chance that the plate, like the switch cutouts, are just only tight in one axis. So like maybe it's just like it's really wide on the sides but really narrow top to bottom. So like I'm realizing I need to push these guys in even more. There's like a couple in the middle that I hadn't pushed in all the way. Yeah, these middle guys. Ah. What is that plate material? Yeah, this is how do I put this? It's anodized alu. It's a plate that I just found in my pantry. I forgot I had it. But apparently I've had this plate for upwards of like 4, maybe 5 years. And I think, I don't know if the anode is just really bad or if like I kept it badly. Because again, let's not forget here, I have forgotten I had it. So it might have just been like in this box where it was, I don't know, just treated poorly. But we're building it. Tonight's theme, budget build. It's like, it's budget if you bought it, forgot about it, and then just found it, right? Like, it's like, oh, free plate. I paid for it. You know, it's like, it wasn't it, like, the person who bought this, yes, it was me, but like, in terms of mindset, that was not me. Plate I found in my pantry, sheesh. Eating switches instead of weeds in there. Yeah, it's like, yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, pocket dollars are like, you know, when you find change in the couch, like, it's basically free, right? This counts as budget, right? Yes, that 20 was mine. Surprise plates. All right, who went for Piggy 60? I actually did get it on Piggy 60. I'm actually really excited for it. I got it in purple, so yeah, I think that was when I got in purple. I got the M0110 in I think that was powder coated beige, and then I got a thermal in E beige, I guess. So I'm just like, I'm collecting all of these beige colored boards, but I did get the Piggy, which is a thick boy. I got the Piggy, a thick boy in purple. It's free because I forgot about it. All right, y'all bet it. All right, so let me grab my phone for the timer. Let this. Keep the auto lock never. Let's see. Alright, I really like using the timer. Oops, I like using the timer over the stopwatch because I want to be able to hear all the sounds when we hit 0. Do I have any MX lock switches? I used to. I used to have like 3 to 5 of them, and then I sold them all to like one dude several years ago. But then like I learned that like some of these MX lock switches now, like I ended up buying for like $3-4 a switch back then. Yeah, 25 a piece now. I've even heard upwards of more than 20. I was like, I think I might have heard them go up to like 50 to 80. It's crazy. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I used to just have them, and it's just like I bought them and I sold them at cost, and like back when they were super cheap. Yeah. Stillwater, yeah, they're no longer being produced. Yeah. I mean, they're interesting. It's like lock switches I feel like you could find on some vintage boards. So it's like I've seen them, I've played around with them. I'll be honest, like they're just very, very novel. Like practically, like I don't really see it, to be perfectly honest. Like I don't find it really particularly practical, especially considering that like, because I use HHKB, like there's nothing on the HHKB, like I'll use HHKB pretty exclusively. There's nothing on an HHKB that needs to be locked. So KC lock exists. You couldn't use it. I mean, I could use it. It's just like I don't want to. like I don't know. It's just like there's nothing that I want to lock. So all right. Let's see if we can shift some of this around. I just dropped something, but you know what? It's probably fine. All right, guys. Let me continue. I use lock to hold a jiggler. All right, guys. You ready? Can we get it? I'm gonna look real quickly. I'm feeling like there's a chance here that I don't need to WODM, but I still will, just because I want to be sure. All right, you guys ready? Just want to try for caps. Yeah, no, it's good to try if you can get your hands on it though. I think that's the problem. It's just like it is probably pretty hard to find at this point. It's like who's making it available. All right, let's us go. All right, we're gonna go like speed up at this point now and try to do this quickly because I know I only got 15 minutes. I guess might be at that time again. Guys, day 8 of the birthday build-a-thon. All revenue to the San Francisco Marin Food Bank. A charitable organization that I've been working with for several years now. And I guess what I'll say, I'll give a little more. I actually first volunteered with them about 10 years ago. Almost at this point. Actually now more than 10 years ago. But it was like, I recalled it being a pretty fun experience, but that's all it was to me at the time. And then I started returning back maybe around, I want to say 2015 or 2016. And I just began going there like every week or so for a couple of years. And so at this stage now, it's actually become a little bit harder for me to actually physically get there. So when I began streaming, I wanted to be able to like still help out. So anybody who supports me, like, you know, I'll turn it around and help support them financially. Mission, like, is just something I agree with. It's like there's a real separate problem, just like in the world and in San Francisco, just hunger. I mean, I think there's a pretty big wage disparity here. 1 in 4 actually, I believe, suffer from hunger in San Francisco. And since the pandemic, like, those who are kind of in need and those that are being supported by the food bank has just kind of multiplied. So the quote they gave is that, you know, we can get to a point of recovery through, you know, the vaccines. And I know things are crazy with the Delta, but we try to be on our way to recovery, at least here in the Bay Area, I think. Unfortunately, there just really is no vaccine for hunger. So yeah, it's an organization, just something I really care about, and it was really cool. I mean, especially when I was actively volunteering there, it was always cool to just see like I don't know, people from all walks of life there. It's just like a cool thing to do, a cool place to be at, in my personal opinion. I really quite liked it. So just know that you know, we're doing this build-a-thon, 12 personal builds, 12 nights of giveaways. So when you sub, you know, you're helping us hit these sub goal giveaways, and I like to be able to just sort of give off what I think are pretty cool prizes here to the community. Tonight we got the in-case Ari Markopoulos canvas camera bag. Actually real nice value if we can get there at the 125 sub goal. If not tonight, the goal will roll over through the next couple days, culminating on Friday, August 20th, my birthday, the ultimate day of the build-a-thon. So it'll help us get there and unlocking some of these giveaways. When you sub, you also get the 3 best emotes on all of Twitch. You'll also be helping me and my growth as a streamer, but you'll also be helping my community here, those in need in the counties of San Francisco and Marin. So that's my spiel here. We are 5 minutes in. I'm pushing all these guys in, these single legs. I feel like at this stage, I don't think I'm really doing much, because I think all of these are really just aligned properly at this point. So it's like, I feel pretty confident that like I could just like cease doing this and then just solder all the legs in and get through it really fast. But 2 things about that. 1, I would annihilate the next 10 minutes. And 2, it's like we wanna make it interesting, right? So we'll go through it. We'll just be safe here. Just make sure everything, just be absolutely 100% sure that everything should and is aligned. I think we'll be good. Trying to zip through it here. I think we'll be able to rock this. But we will, when we when we project that we're finished, I will keep what remainder time we have left on the actual timer, in case we need to actually like go back and address any outstanding soldering work. Alright, I peeked up just a quick little bit. I'm trying to zip through, but I did see Appa. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in again. Always a great pleasure having you here in the stream. Alright, so once I do all of these singular legs, I'm gonna visibly look and see. I actually felt this one pressed in, and so this one was a good one to like be certain. And I think like one of the reasons for that is like the actual like pad shared a hole with a stabilizer clip hole, or like that where the thick part of these stabilizer housings like sit in. And because it's shared, I think there was like a little bit of a... Oh, I realized I just soldered 2 legs in there. I realized that that might have been a possible cause for an alignment issue. So it's a good thing that we've sort of been doing this with all of that. And if anything, that's what this technique has got to be for, right? Alright. So we are a minute more than halfway. So now comes the question. Ooh. With every second that ticks, can we actually do it? I think I've finished up. Let's take a look and see. Does everything look good? I believe it does. And I think this one was that tricky one. Everything looks and appears good. I'm going to try to give that space bar just a little bit of work, but as I look down the row, I think we're good. Just try to do the space bar one more time. Okay. Alright, let's get it. I saw a quick message about using Gold 200. I have. Here's what's cool is just go and experiment. I think that you know, there's a lot of different types of film out there. I haven't tried all of it, and by no means, I'm not even close. Gold 200 I feel like is one of those consumer films, and so like it might not have you know, it might not retain as much like color integrity as you sort of go and use it. But with that said, it's that like, here's what I'll say. I don't know that I would call myself a professional photographer. As a quote-unquote profession, I suppose I did it for about 2 shows for Golden Voice in February of 2020, as I mentioned earlier. But what I will say is that like, it might be like it might not always be the scenario that you need your photos to look maybe a way that appears that it should look as per a professional, like a professional shot or a professional, say for example, film stock. Yeah, that's kind of what I'll say. So like, hey, there might be a time where you just load in your, you know, maybe your cheaper consumer films, and you're still gonna get good results if the picture's good, like I think. And with that, like, it's like, say like a consumer film might just like, because it doesn't like retain or may not retain the same type of like sort of like a color latitude, or like I'm saying, like integrity of colors as a professional film stock would. It's like it could, in some ways it could be even more interesting, you know. That's like a slightly touchy subject, I think, because you know, it's I wanna be able to offer that as just like a viewpoint, because there's this sort of other hand of how do I put this? I'm trying to think of the words to say it. There's a recent movement against, kind of against, social media art. In kind of a way, I'll explain it a little further. There's this Instagram account that I think I actually really love. It's called Analog Repeat. It's like analog_repeat, and I actually really quite love it, because it's kind of like a big expose of. There's a lot of people who shoot film and you know, share their art on Instagram, but is kind of like done in a way that is just meant to breed likes. And it's just kind of like how you maybe like, you're not necessarily doing it like anything really particularly creative. You might just be doing it to like solely just grow as a content creator, which maybe is kind of a weird way to look at this sort of intersection of where we're at with art and modern media. So it just kind of like sort of points out. Oh my god, we're getting really close. It's just sort of pointing out, like, there's everybody who shoots basketball hoops. There's everybody who shoots gas stations. Everybody's got to take a picture of, you know, the corner of a car from the 1960s. So, everybody wants to get like silly tones. Okay, I'm gonna pause this. All right, guys. Kicked Batowski. Okay, should I store my film in the fridge already? Or also I have a mini fridge already. I do. I do because I have like actually just a lot of film from when I used to shoot a lot of film, and you're gonna want to just make sure that, you know, if you can, you know, you want to sort of, again, like I'm saying, retain the integrity of the film. Shoots gas stations, GTA moment. Okay, so we got 41 seconds left, but no payout just yet, because we actually have to go and try and make sure that everything looks good here. I feel kind of like so unfortunately, well, how is this? This is not really like unfortunate, but it kind of appears that even this corner one right here 1 second 40. I'm going to New York City in June. I want to take my tripod and go to the subways and take a long exposure where the walls are in focus and all the people on trains are blurs. I've seen some pics like so I mean, yeah, like, look, I say do it. Yeah, I'd say take it out. All right. I'm just like so curious to see if this will actually work, but I'm just kind of taking a look. All right, but we'll just go test this out now. Where's my mouse? There it is. All right. Still got via up. Alrighty. Let's test this out. Also, I'm realizing I want to turn off I'm gonna turn off lighting for now. Let's see. Let's go to layer 1. I think we can like set this guy to RGB toggle or something. Yep, okay. Alright, let's try this out. Key sounds. Oh, okay, that was scary. Alright. We did see that this guy works already with the toggle. Okay. So, everything looks good. Again, my one worry is... You know what's actually crazy? There's actually something a little bit crazy. Check this out. So... Look at this. Is this plate bent? So here's the issue that I kind of had was let me bump this up a little bit. So the issue that I kind of had here was I got this funny feeling here that this corner switch might be slightly elevated up off the PCB, and I'm not sure if one, that was avoidable, or two, if that was possibly influenced by the fact that this plate is bent. No, it's just like I don't know. I mean, maybe this is just the way it's supposed to be. So how about this? We'll hold off on the payout. I won't pay it out yet. But I do want to, like, I want to build everything. I want to mount the keycaps. I want to see what things look like before I do the payout. Because if there are things to address here, we still got 41 seconds. Alrighty. As far as I can tell, though, again, I would say the solder job was done successfully. Alright, let's check that out. So it's a nice blue plate. The blues don't exactly match, but to me, I'll be perfectly honest saying I was surprised to find that I even owned a blue plate to begin with, to go along with this kind of throwaway low profile case. And what's cool is that like the low profile case literally, like, there's no lip, so very cool. For like what this like $30-40 case or so. But as we had mentioned before, some issues here. I bought this for a board that a two-tone colorway is underrated. Alright. If you say so. If you say so. I just the funny notion there is that like when it comes to key sets, I never, or like I typically don't like it when my key sets are like alphas and mods are like different or swapped colors. I'm not a person, like personally I'm not a fan. But when you say a two-tone colorway is underrated, it's like I think of that, but at the same time here, this is an interesting thing that we've got going on. All right, so let's do this here. Looks like I got some gold M2 screws. There's just some kind of spare screws that I might have, and I guess we can throw these in. So, typical tray mount. Just screwing this in. Nothing crazy. Center post. I never do that thing where you... I've never done that thing where you like remove the center post. Like I've personally never done it. I know that I think I have one tray mount coming where it doesn't come with the center post. Whoa, wait a second. Hold up. Danny Pop, I didn't even realize this. I was so in the flow here of of the solder job. Danny Pop, if you're still out there, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Oh my goodness. Totally missed that. Oh my god. Okay, hold up. Let me go back here. Because I didn't read any of these messages, or kind of allowed to scroll up here. Okay. Ozzy Obsessions, Envy Tune, Jose, Peter Poppins Retro Maple, guys. Whether you're here or not, at least I'll say it for the VOD. Enjoy the 3 best emotes on Twitch. Shouts out to Danny Pop again for the big ol' raid and for the 5 tier 1 gift subs. Much, much appreciated. Shouts out Danny Pop. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for supporting the food bank. All right. Heard the store dropped the money. Right on. Appa again, welcome. If you're still out there, gifted sub. By chance, is a Switch Doctor still here? I don't know if Switch Doctor might still be around. Portrait Potty when it restocks. Alright, okay. I think I'm kind of caught up. Hey! Danny Pop again, thank you. Thank you so much. Alright. One more screw. Alright, we are closer. We are closer to the next sub goal giveaway. Let's see if we can get there tonight. Let's see. Alrighty. So there's that again. Still not resetting this, still not paying it out yet, just because I want to see where we go, or where we get to from here. So let's mount all of these guys. I don't know necessarily if this is going to be the final key set we use on this board. Remains to be seen. I wonder, I do wonder though what it would look like with dots, because it'd be like, this is the brightest blue, this is the darker blue, and then I think dots would even be darker. So you're saying you're gonna learn, getting ready for bed? Right on, right on. I don't know, what do you guys think? Alright guys, actually, you know, let's run a quick poll. Let's run a quick poll while everything's here. Whatever y'all think. Wow, look at my giant forehead. Let's run this poll. If anyone wants to be able to vote here. What do we got? It might just be between these two for now. GMK, Columbia. I'm not even gonna put another option because I just I think I have some blanks, but eh. All right, poll is up. Stabilizers sound nice. Donate bits. All Alright, you know what? I feel like this is a little bit unfair. Because I ran this poll while... Oh no! Oh no! Did I pop out the wire already? I may have popped out this wire. Oh my goodness. You know what's cool is, or you know what I realized too? I also popped out in the same fashion. I popped out the I popped out the top with the sticker. I think I did. There we go. Actually, yeah, I popped it out. I popped it back in, fortunately. But the entire like switch top sticker stem all popped out here. All right. Let's address this somehow. Oh my goodness. All right. Trying to take care to not wipe so much lube from the stem. This is silly. Like, I'm just like encountering these sorts of issues here with this weirdly like loose yet also tight at the same time plate because of the switch top removal cutouts. Not using Duroc V2s. All right, we got. I was trying to pull these off because I feel like it was a little unfair. It was a little unfair that like I started a poll and like it's kind of biased one way, but I guess I didn't even need to pull this off. It looks like we're good at this point. All right. Looks like a poll just ended here. It looks like we're gonna stay on this anyway, so. Loosey goosey. All right. Let's pull this out. Alright. I don't think that I have any... I don't think that I have any light blue artisans, but in any case, I guess we wouldn't use artisans on a budget build. So maybe instead we can consider possibly using one of these accent pink. Yeah, pink. Thank you for the follow. TFGH. Let's consider using one of these accent keys for escape. I'll probably avoid using them on enter. Ooh, that's a question. Do we have bar? Bar to F and J. What do y'all think? Should I run another poll for red versus yellow escape? I'm just excessively using polls at this point. Is there such thing as too many polls? Oh. Code. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very much, just over time, I'm reverting back to really enjoying using arrow keys over super. I just think they look a lot better. I like Windows keys. I like some kind of symbol for those like super keys. So if you put a Windows key there, if you put like a fun design, I'll rock it. But I'm just like not a fan of like 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not a big fan of like literally the word code or super. Like I'm mentioning, like I might have mentioned before, I hate how whenever I dump out keycaps, it's like a large majority of them always go upside down. It's a huge pet peeve of mine. It's just like it always it never fails to happen. Or like, how do I put it? It's always like 80% of them are upside down. Alrighty. Ooh, there is bar. Nice. Nice. I think one thing I can say is that if you look at drop solely from the standpoint of typically just having things available or in stock, and I know that this is, I don't think this is available or in stock anymore, but just from that standpoint, I think knowing that like maybe Columbia might just not have been as hyped. This probably makes more sense than dots. I think that was probably a good choice. I do like that any key is cute. Almost done here. All right. What you guys thinking? Red? Blue? I'll be honest, I kind of don't Maybe the yellow kind of matches the Gateron Milky Yellow. I should have just put up the poll. I should have put up the poll the whole time. Alright, if anyone wants to vote. Alright. Poll's up. If anyone cares to vote, it's not a big deal. But in the meantime, I'm just going to kind of look here. Check to see that, hey, is the alignment kind of okay at the very least. I know we have a slightly bent plate, at least on one corner. I say it's not that big of a deal as far as I can see. Everything seems to otherwise look okay. No accent is moved, keep it classy, okay. Ooh, 50% blue and 50% yellow. I was actually, personally for me, I was thinking about red, but interesting. Democracy. How many do we have left over here? Let's count these. While we're still waiting for votes to trickle in. If anyone wants to break the tie or just make it worse, feel free. So we have 20 leftovers. We bought 80 Gateron Milky Yellows, I guess. Time's ticking, guys. Who wants to vote on the color? Ooh, yellow taking the lead here. One other thing that we could do is also pay out. Oh, it looks like yellow won. Yellow won. And meanwhile, guys, we're gonna choose our outcome. We did hit 15 or under. We are getting better at the VOD method. Congratulations to all the believers. Guys, this is it. This is our board. Hey, pink, thank you for the vote. Pink, yellow for the win. Pink for the win. Ooh. This is nice. Huh. Guys, believe it, there's a whole lot of doubters. What the? A lot of people doubting me here. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I find this a little bit interesting because we spring swapped 68 gram springs. And I think they were the SPRiT Supreme springs. So I believe, yeah, this is just, is it just the linear one? It's very weird. Like, I want to say that this is very weird because, like, I think I'm a slow guy. I'm a slow spring guy. Interesting. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all ready for a little some tests here. Run some monkey type. More predictions. You guys like predictions here. See our WPM. I'm feeling pretty froggy today. Let's go 125 as a threshold. So if anyone wants to continue along with their wagers, we were yesterday, what was it? We were on this guy here. And we actually like went way over. I think like the last couple of builds, we were like getting around the threshold, which was a lot lower, like 120 or like 118-ish. But yesterday we rocked this. Somehow I completed a full test in something like 130 with a threshold boosted way up to 125. So we're gonna do 125 again today, but I'm scared that the Supreme springs are gonna get me. So let's see how this goes. Any more packages? No more packages for today. Any friends? We'll do okay. In terms of the voice call, people are kind of hopped off right now, but we could do a little bit of tribe later. I do kind of want to sort of mess around, play around here with this board, just messing around with this budget board. But we'll do a little tribe later, and then we'll see where we get to with the if there's any chance for a possible giveaway tonight. We'll see. What's the best clicky Alps/Alps clone to you? I want to try Alps and Topiary sometime. So for me, I've only just tried. I don't think I've tried any other authentic clicky Alp switch outside of SKCM Blue. SKCM Blue, I think everybody out there loves SKCM Blue. Complicated Blue Alps. Me, it's like, yeah, I like them. They're cool. They're a little bit rarer, but I think people really like that out of clicky switches. Kajata says Amber. I've never tried Amber. I've never tried White. I've never tried many of them. Other than that, I only just have. I like the one on the board you're typing on with White. So that one, this one right here, was actually pre-tool Matthias clicky. So in just many ways, people would probably hate these. These are Matthias switches, which are an Alps clone that generally not well liked. On top of that, the pre-tool housing just causes a lot of wobble. For me, I just want to make it extra crazy because more wobble means more sound. On top of that, I also slightly modded it so that the click leaves would just be louder by like bending the leaves back. And I can kind of show separately that maybe another time. I'm not sure if tonight's the night, but I can show separately what that might be in the future. Maybe I can post that in the Discord too for anybody curious. You can bend the leaf back and it'll just kind of hopefully result in a louder click. Alex, did you do the giveaway yet? We're not quite at the goal yet. If you want to take a look here, we got 113 out of 125. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get there before the end of the stream. But we'll play a bunch of games tonight and we'll just kind of see, extend this out and see if people might want to sub. But in any stretch, I do want to play with this board. I just find this really intriguing because it's very, very much a budget build, but in just trying it right now, it does feel nice. So, best overall brown. Yeah, I really, really like brown, SKCM brown. Only early white are nice. I have later white and meh. I meant keycaps or the switch white too. So the actual switch itself is in a transparent housing, but it is like a kind of a milky-ish white stem. So that's kind of the deal here, is like we kind of went for like an all white situation except for the leather plate. Okay, let's take a look. I want to see how the prediction went. Okay, most people are believing in me today. Again, we went pretty hot yesterday. I think that just that mix of the Matthias weight and the tactile click, I really quite liked. I'm a little nervous for myself here and trying to get 125, but we were hot yesterday, and we'll just see if that heat can retain through the day, and if the heat can retain through basically an entirely new board. So let's go and get it, guys. All right. So this will be our what we'll run for the prediction, but it'll also be the sound test for anybody's interested in looking. And I won't forget this time to actually switch to the monkey type scene here. This is to a blue versus amber sound test. I prefer amber. Okay. All right. Let me also. I think one thing that's important here is my ability to actually be close enough to see the words here, and I think that might affect my words per minute as well. So, guys, Gateron Milky Yellow's tray mount keyboard. It's a low profile KBDFans with an HHKB plate from a 2016 group buy. GMK keycaps here. Specifically, this is Godspeed Columbia kit. Let's go. Oh God. Oh my God. That was really bad. That was really bad. Oh my goodness, guys. I apologize to all the believers. Yeah, that was really bad. 125. Snooze. Wait, Snooze. Did you doubt? Is that you? Was that you who did that? Oh my goodness. Oh my, I can actually see who did it. Oh, we got a big winner here. Oh my goodness. All right. Congratulations, the single doubter. Who did what? I went way under. It's like, here's the thing. I could have even moved the goalpost back to 120 and I'd still have lost big time. Believed in it. That's my bad. Okay, so here's my situation. I am gonna be perfectly honest. So I am very weirded out by this. These are 68 gram SPRiT Supreme springs. I thought these would be like heavier. And so when I look at this, I feel like these are too light. Andy has ambers. Andy, I'm guessing Andy V win. 1K up and only. Yeah, so this is what's weird. It's just that I think these springs are too light, even though like I'd always pictured 68, like anything above 65 to just be like heavy. So I mean, I'm gonna keep going, and I mean I had a hot start, but like, you know, just like it feels light. Like it also kind of feels like the travel is just like a little shorter. I don't know. It's weird. I guess we'll just run some tests for fun. I mean, we'll see how much faster I might be. I like to do my fun non-prediction tests at 30 seconds, just because I feel like I get a little faster when I don't have to draw out the test, and also just, you know, to have more breaks, more time to get to or less time it takes to get to a break. So Man, it was the yellow accent. Kill comma, the doubter is only putting 50 points. Heavily outweighed. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's like... Okay, I did better there, but I'm struggling to get over that 125 hump. I've never seen hot swap Alps. That would be crazy. Yeah, no. Are Bataille's Alps switches compatible with the DZ60 hot swap PCB? No. The hot swap sockets used for any MX board, it's not gonna fit how the construction of the Alps works. You could Milmax for Alps. No. I would be careful in suggesting that. I had never even considered the thought. I would be very, very careful in considering that because a couple of reasons. There's a few things. The actual legs for Alps, I think, might possibly be just slightly like wider, like the actual like wider, like they're like the paper thin kind of legs, but then they're just like wider out this way. So I will say that. So I don't 100% know. Two is that I would fear very much so because of how tight hot swap like hot swap is meant to keep in the legs. Because I already find it hard enough when an Alp switch is desoldered to be able to remove it from a plate, which is typically why like I do this sort of method where whether I'm soldering in or desoldering, I have all the switches in the plate first before I actually start soldering everything, rather than like trying to keep the plate and the PCB together when punching switches in. So I would just be scared about the idea of hot swapping Alps in general. And with like there's too many unknowns for me personally to want to do it. And with that said, it's that like I don't think there's anything that exists that would work for it right now, because maybe those considerations are there. How many Nixies do you have? I have a few. I mean, I have enough for a build. You seem to be really like curious about Nixies specifically. Alps expensive? Yeah. Alps can be expensive. I mean, even the Alps PCBs out there, like that are available, like it's a pretty penny, I think. Okay. I'll keep trying a couple of these. Again, I'm not sure how much I personally like this build. I actually might have... If I had known... Me? I have a friend that wants them. A friend. Alright. If I had known what these springs would be like, I probably would have opted for another spring. Like, in fact, it's like I'm thinking about like, I think SPRiT provides 72 gram springs, or just I would have chosen one of these other like, and that's the crazy thing. Like, I had once read that like the variance in the actual like spring types was actually not as big as they're out to be made, or they're made out to be. But I gotta say, I actually do feel a difference here, because like if it was 68 gram like slow, I think this would be totally different. me just continue trying this. Oh my god, I finally got it. This is hard. This is really challenging. It is time for me to go to bed. Hey, Snooze, thank you so much for dropping by. Appreciate you being here, as always. Hope you have a good night. And I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Got 4 more days left in this build-a-thon. For anybody out there who was wondering. Alright. Yeah, this is a challenge. I'm going to quickly go back to using this board where it's just like everything about this is just like in terms of switches it's just heavier. So I'm gonna enjoy this a lot more, and I think like I should just, as I've been doing, as you know, driving it throughout today, I feel like this is just, I like this situation better, as much as people might not like clickies. I mean, what clickies are doing is, I mean, they're providing me a tactile experience the way a tactile switch would. But I feel like I've been performing better at this, and on top of that, like spring weight or just general actuation, you know, force curve is going to be better or more preferable to me. So let's try this out right away. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, that was a disaster at the end there. I want to get a board with Clicky Alps and a taupe rate board. Could be fun when I get these at 2 or 3 boards I have my eyes on. Hey, like I was burning hot through the beginning. I mean, look at this. I was like at that 150 pace for a big chunk of it, and then I don't know what happened here. It just got worse and worse and worse. But yeah, with all that said, I mean, I do like this. I do like this better when it comes to weight and when it comes to this, but like this guy right here is just, it's giving me something else that maybe I don't quite like compared to, say, even the other linear boards that I own. That's what's a challenge to me. So it's so light that it just causes me to have these sort of typos that are very hard for me to recover from. I think that that's the problem. All right. I think it's that time. That's why I moved to 68 grams. So yeah, EPJ, this is 68 grams, or at least what I had received was labeled 68 grams as per Prevail and SPRiT. It was labeled 68 gram Supreme, which I think is their linear. Lurk, time to patch some servers. Hey, thank you for the lurk. I realize I think I might not be able to catch. I think I need to update my lurk command to allow for messages after. Nice yellow accent. Yeah, we had that little, we had a little vote go on, and I think pink was the tiebreaker here. So, all right, Time for the second best typing game in the world. Or third. Oh my god, man! It's like I got so far, but it was just like I was like forgetting to breathe. So like that started messing me up. I'll see you and welcome back to the stream. Great to have you tonight. Oh my god. Been lurking at a stream for like a fat minute. Hey, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Man, it's like hard to breathe there. Ooh, keyboard. Ah. Instagram telling you got friends. Keep saying there's a bunch of group photos and friend montages. Hey. I mean. Oh my god. It's like it rolls down to the people in your network, I suppose. Oh my gosh. I'm blowing it at this point. Alright, last one. Last one. Alright, alright. Alright, guys. New game, new game. I don't know, ain't nothing wrong with staying in. We're your friends here. Welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, give me a second here while we get all prepped up. Okay. Alrighty, guys. It's DOSBox time. Oops. Whew, I'm getting all these typos just because of the weight of the springs. It is August 16th, 20,121. All right, full keyboard, as we usually do. Okay. Little prediction here. Whew. I am not gonna ask for 100,000 points because I just am not confident. Not at all confident in this. In fact, I'm gonna go down to 90. What would you say is the cheapest place way to get film? I found this one website, a little local, that is quite cheap. I don't know about just like if I can just outright like give suggestions on where you can get cheap film. Like I would typically just go to B&H. I mean, B&H is just gonna have better prices than Amazon. So that's like all I can really like say. Like I typically just get my film from B&H, unless I'm looking else for something in particular. Yeah, Amazon like has really inflated prices on film. B&H is actually really good. Thinking. Like other than that, like you can look at like these sort of niche like vendors that kind of sell film. TX film. Nice. All right, let's get it. Hit those predictions if you so please. We have turned the threshold down because I'm a little bit scared of this keyboard here. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's on the first stage? You for real with that? That's crazy, man. Stage 1, man. It's not even a word. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is disastrous. Oh my god. Whew. This is super hard. Oh my god. And then like it's just like these the springs are super light. Oh my goodness, don't disappoint me. I typed too much 0 on the no giveaway, but we haven't hit the goal yet. Alright, that one was hotter. I can get some subs, but PayPal cook. Hey, not to worry, not to worry. I mean, I think getting the PayPal thing resolved might be a more important thing. On the A1, there's a little button on the front that simulates the aperture before you take the photo. I'm gonna mess around with it and try to get a better exposure. Don't know how it's going so far. Yeah, test it. It's always worth testing out. Like, typically, I'll be honest, like, all of my shots at 0 end up being like seemingly overexposed. So I always try to underexpose. Whew. Halfway through my last roll right now. Hey. Nice. Portrait 400 and 800 is out of stock everywhere. Wait, even on B&H? I mean, it's not, it won't be long before it's restocked, I feel like. Hopefully. Hopefully. I make no promises. Ooh, I got it. September 18th on a bunch of sites, I see. So I guess some kind of manufacturing cycle, I suppose. I missed something? Come on. Come on. Might have to take a break. What the fuck was that word? Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh my goodness. Haven't reloaded films on my camera. I'm just getting into it. It's been very fun. Hey. I'm glad you're into the hobby. It is a lot of fun. Oh my god. Ooh. I'm getting on a flow here. Getting on a flow. Oh god. Oh god. No! Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Still can't believe those guys at the camera store guys. I mean, that's a come up for sure. God. Oh no. Oh no! Oh my god, what are these words? Oh my goodness, choking hard. Oh my god, we're like 15k away, and this suddenly started getting crazy. What the fuck? Oh my god. That was some horseshit. Oh my god. Oh my god. 10k more. That's like 2 stages. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, we're so close. We're so close. Oh, we're so close. We got it. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, my eyes are tearing up. I'm trying to retain so much focus here. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh my god. My eyes are so dry. Oh, Abercrombie. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, I got the tiniest little city left. Oh my god. Can we hit a PB on this? Oh no, oh no, oh no. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Oh my god. I got to round 20. Alright, at what cost though? Yeah, I got third. I guess most of my PBs come in last week. The real question, guys, at what cost? This is really challenging. This is really challenging to use. I think I'm gonna struggle a lot in my next full day of driving this. I think the switches are just like a little too light and a little too... I don't know if it's maybe just me and the time of day, but I'm like really prone to like activating typos. Is this Godspeed? This is Godspeed. Light? Yeah, no, the springs. So the springs are apparently 68 grams, but I don't know. Me me activating them like it's just happening way too frequently. 68 gram long is okay for me. So, I mean, let's take a look. Let's grab the nutcracker here. Get this out of the way. For anyone just sort of curious here. So I think those longs count as like slow, right? I think it would, honestly, I think it would be good as well. Got the Gateron switch opener. Believers won. I'll hit that prediction. Shouts out to the believers. Thank you so much for believing. Wait, I think you bet against me. Moon operator. All right. Guys, I am told this is a 68 gram spring, as per the baggie that these springs were in. From SPRiT, from Prevail. I don't know. I'm not entirely certain, but this is what I'm told. I think 68 gram like long or slow springs would be something I prefer a little bit more personally, because this has been a challenge to say the least. Here, I'll just leave this. I'll take care of this another time. I don't know, longs just feel great. I agree. Yeah, I think it would have been nicer, or like I'd probably perform better and I might enjoy it just a little bit more if I were to have some long springs. But you know, I think what it boils down to, I gotta just drive it a little bit more, because maybe in the next day I'll like it a little bit better. We'll just kind of have to see. Alrighty. The board sounds quite nice, to be honest. No, I agree. It actually does sound really nice. But we're gonna do something right here. Check this out, guys. If y'all want, we need to hop into this tribe. Let me catch up on these messages here. We did hit that 100K, which was quite nice. And again, thank you all believers. 55 gram, definitely not for me. 70 gram TX shorts on my hyperglides, and it feels like doo-doo. I don't think I've tried short springs as of yet. So I am curious about that. Oh, do I want to do English 450K? I don't even know what's going to be better or worse. But anybody want to jump in, feel free. I'm going to run this little tribe here for anybody who wants to play along, see how we do. I'm struggling. I don't know. Again, maybe it's just my palms are sweaty tonight. I don't know. Anxious to play here? Who knows? Who knows? On laptop again? A. Alright. Feel free to join in. Ready up. I'll start the test when I have a full and readied up room. Ugh. Quappa, you good to ready up? Let us know. Let us know. We'll start a little prediction in the meantime. Who will get second place? It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle since assembling this for me. So it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take a little time. Who gets second place? Do you believe in me or do you doubt on me? Do you doubt me? Kevin T. Dam. Welcome, welcome. No doubt. Alright, it looks like Quapo has just left again. So style keeps. I guess we could just run it if you're down for it. This is English 450k. Let's go and do it. It doesn't. Okay. Oh my god. It's like, what's hard is like, normally, you know, I take these tests, but there's like this added layer of like, oh man, I gotta think real hard about what my motions are gonna do. Because I could result here in a typo. Enjoy my 10 points. Stottle racing to the finish here. Let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. Hey. Alrighty. Congratulations. Congratulations to those who believe second place would be someone else. If anybody's interested, feel free to join on in. We'll do a couple more. The payout was pathetic, but here we are. Oh, Spelunkpunk! Spelunkpunk's made it back in. Right on. Alright. Let's go and do it, guys. English 450k. Let's stay at it. Oh my god. Impregnability. Ooh! Oh my gosh! Congratulations. Congratulations. Sheesh, look. These tests are hard. These tests are hard, and the board is a bit of a challenge for me here. Will he make it? Will he make it? Hey, he made it! He made it before the end. I can't. My hands. I'm down to do one more. I'm down to do one more, and we'll wrap it up. I think we'll wrap it up after. Stottle, if you want to ready up, or if anybody wants to join on in, we got one more race for the night. And I think we might close after. Looks like we'll have the Ari Markopoulos bag roll over to tomorrow. See if possibly we could hit the next 12 subs tomorrow. But with that said, we could possibly have more than one giveaway tomorrow, knowing full well that yet another gift will unlock. Alrighty, looks like we're all readied up here. Let's get it cracking. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Spelunkpunk, congratulations. Oh my god. How did... Oh my god. Jeez, that was hot. I don't know how I did that 84, man. That's hot, man. My goodness. Will he make it? Will he make it? Will he make it? Hey! Style made it right before the end there. Alright, guys. I think that just about wraps it up for me, guys. Poggy Walkies. Alright, I think that wraps it up here for me, guys. Alright. So like I was mentioning, guys, checking out that Buildathon link, we got another giveaway opportunity for tomorrow. So feel free to swing on by. Everything from today will roll over. So while we used to have these giveaways guaranteed, the goal will roll over. 12 subs, if we get to 12 subs tomorrow or the next day or whenever it may be, we're going to be running this giveaway for the In-Case Ari Markopoulos Canvas Camera Bag. So check that out. Quappa, bye, see you, have a good one. I hope you have a good one too. Thanks for swinging by, watching the budget build that we had going on here. We're going to drive this for the next day, see how it goes. Yeah, again, thank you guys, everybody, for popping on in. Check out the Discord for any, like if you want notifications for when I go live. We got exclusive keyboard content in there, as well as exclusive content for all the other stuff that I had streamed, pre-Buildathon, or other things that I would be streaming. Chris, see you tomorrow. Yeah, and that's the thing too. See you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific, for our next build. It's gonna be a real interesting one, actually. Another Alps build. This is gonna be a hammer. A hammer. It's kind of like a legendary hammer tray case. Hammerworks, the same guy who does the CRP sets now, has done a couple of cases in the past. This one here we're going to be doing tomorrow, and it will be a linearized Alps build. Could raid Frank, or we could raid... Takoyaki's. It's his birthday. Oh. Yeah, let's send him some love. Yeah, he's got a birthday stream going on, doesn't he? Yeah, let's do that. All right, guys. So again, also just want to send out this last message again. Everything here for charity, Buildathon, all the revenue going to it. Sub goal, again, we're sticking with this tomorrow, but we also have another one locked as well. So stay tuned, 7 p.m. tomorrow. Appreciate you guys all being here tonight. Good night from San Francisco. We're going to be raiding takoyakis. Good night, guys.